What is going on, All Terrain Nation? Today on the show, it's no secret. You've seen the thumbnail. You know what's coming. It's the Ford Ranger. And you guys know, for one, I've been very excited about the Raptor version of this truck because mid-sized trucks are my thing. I love mid-sized trucks. I love off-roading mid-sized trucks. I work out of a mid-sized truck daily. And so this is the one part of the truck line that I'm really passionate about. Now, don't get me wrong. I do love a good full-size truck, and that Raptor version, the TRX, all those are just amazing vehicles. But I do love, for daily use, the mid-size line is kind of exciting to me. And I've told you for a while that the 2023 is going to be the year of the mid-size truck. I've seen other reporters start picking up on that. And well, it's for good reason, because we've got the new Rangers coming out. You've got the Twins coming out. You got a GMC and you got a Chevrolet Colorado coming out. Toyota's been behind the scenes working on the new Tacoma, and well, you know, Nissan just brought out their Frontier. So there's a lot of options for if you're looking for a small truck like this. Now, some of the confusion might be like, you go, well, Ford has now the Maverick. Like, it's kind of you know, pretty interesting for just kind of daily if I need a light truck use. And you're like, yeah, but you only getting a small taste of what's to come, because the new Ranger is going to be pretty freaking cool. And let's pop this up here real quick. And this comes to us obviously from FordAuthority.com, and I will put the link in the description below. But as you can see, this looks pretty much like what we expected. Now, what I do think this trim right here that we're looking at is, I think this is the XLT trim. And why do I think that? Well, look at the wheels. You know, they're not like high-end wheels. Now, they've been blacked out. I think they're aluminum wheels that will be a little more fancy when the time comes. But these things have been kind of probably, I'm sure they spray paint them or something just to make it not look so what you're going to see in production. But you got this basic grille, you know, everything looks nice. Obviously right here's where the badging is going to be that we cannot see just yet. But if you go over to Ford Australia, and let me pop this, see if we can get a little bit closer look of there. As you can see, this is the XLT. This is what I've pulled up in their version. The wheels look almost, well, they probably are identical, honestly. There you go. You can see the wheels this way. Nothing crazy. Definitely, it looks like an aluminum wheel that is probably nice, probably easy going. But as they get the little sport bar there, and because Australia, you guys get all the cool fun stuff, and us in the United States, we don't need all that exactly. But we'll come back over here. You can see though, look at the antenna up here. That has definitely changed, and I don't know if they've just not completely added the antenna to it. You can see the little shark fin there, but I don't know if that's something to do with the country, like how their radio operates, or if they need more signal than we do here in the United States. But it does look like a nice little shark fin on there, which I like a lot. I know people in the Bronco complain about the antennas. It doesn't bother me at all, but I will say when you remove them from the front of the vehicle and put them up like that, I kind of like that. I think it looks nicer. And I honestly don't listen to terrestrial radio much anymore, so it doesn't even bother me. But looking at this thing, it does look nice. Now, they do have, if you look at the front up here, they're kind of trying to hide a little something up there. And you're probably going, well, I wonder what they're hiding. Well, I think they're hiding the 2.3 liter i4 engine that they have in the thing. And I think why they want to do that is because they don't get that in the Australian market. So this thing will be built at the Michigan assembly plant. So they have two engine options there right now with the Bronco, which leads me to believe that they will get the same engine options on this, because the framing under this thing, the underpinning is relatively the same. I mean, obviously there'll be slight differences, but that was the idea of this platform, was that you could build multiple vehicles off of it. And well, here you go. This is, you know, kind of exciting to me. And I do think, though, I think with the lower trims, I think they're only going to allow for like the 2.3, but you know, there's around 300 horsepower with that motor. But what I do think you're going to get in the higher trims, I think you're going to see a wild track version of this truck, something they already have in Australia. I do think you might see, you know, some off-road package. I'm just saying you might see something, just a normal trimmer package in this thing. And I think those packages are going to get the higher end. I think you're going to see those with the 2.7. And could you imagine just 330 horsepower, a pedestrian 330 horsepower, and something like this? I personally would be very excited about that. I don't know what about you, but we do know obviously they're going to do a Raptor version of this as well, which will probably get the 3-liter twin turbo, making, you know, crazy horsepower. And you know, you guys know I'm the Raptor. I'm definitely all in. I'm going for one. But as you can see, this thing's just cruising down the highway, man. There's a nice spot in Michigan where you can see them pulling these things out from time to time, and it's badged up. Not a lot to see here. As you can see, once again, you can tell it's a white vehicle because that's relatively You can see it right there. But I do like here, look at it. It looks like a step. I don't know if the Australian version has that, but it kind of looks like a step. Let's see. Yep, you can see the step right there that the Australian version has. Nice little footstep to that. Let's look back to this one here. Definitely blocked out on this one. So I don't know if if this is just some pre-production thing. Is that a usable step that you can actually get on? Where like here you can actually see the step, the indentation to that. But either way, you can see the bumper here. The way they kind of have a higher clearance bumper. Definitely see the higher clearance bumper there. And no, tow package. And we have that nice single exhaust coming out. And it looks pretty good to me. Let's go through these photos real quick. And yeah, I think there's no shocker to this. Definitely it's a basic, road tire on this truck, which I think the XLTs will get. In the comments, though, I'm curious, what do you think? Do you think this is the XLT? But, obviously it looks pretty nice. You can see the backup camera, the way they've integrated it there. I wonder, is that how it is? Yep. Let's see if we can see there. Yeah, it looks like there's a backup camera right there. It's kind of hard to see with this photo, but definitely looks pretty cool there. You can see the badging up here like that. I like the stamped in Ranger. The only time I don't like the way they're doing this badging is on Raptor. I think they should have stamped Raptor in the back of this thing, but that's just me personally. But no big secrets here about this vehicle. Once again, thank you to Ford Authority for posting these and doing a little story about it. In the comments below, let me know what you think. Are you excited by this truck? Do you think that that it is this truck right here? If you look, once again, you can see that. Let's see. Get that little thing out of the way there. You see it there, and you see it there. And, I'm, for one, pretty excited about it. Till we actually know more about this vehicle is right now, a lot of this is just speculation. As I like to say, I don't ever like to say this is the word of God, because till God in Ford says so, we don't know. So in the comments below, let me know what you think. Smash and like this video for me. It just helps other people find our content, and we would greatly appreciate that. So whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, or this Ranger that I'm definitely going to drive, this has been your All Terrain Nation. I'm your host, David Boyd. We are out. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.